They just keep going up. In fact, home prices in this country have increased every single month for more than 2 years straight. And here's what's curious about that. According to a recent report, home sales are also up. Not by a lot, but still people are definitely buying homes, even with those high home prices. How does that make sense? Where are these people getting that kind of money? Well, I can't answer that question for you. For that answer, you'd have to ask them what kind of sorcery they're using. But I do know what the report says about why home sales are going up. So let's talk about it. The report I'm talking about is the existing home sales report from the National Association of Realtors for the month of October. And I want to start with that high home price situation. Now, when I say home, I'm using the definition in the report, which is single family, townhome, condo, and co-op. The report says the least expensive homes were in the Midwest, but the National Association of Realtors says even those home prices were up almost 5% when compared to October of 2024. The median home price in the Midwest was $319,500. The third most expensive homes were in the South. The report says the median existing home sale price there was more than $362,000. That's up just slightly when compared to October of 2024. The second most expensive homes were in the Northeast, where prices were up 6.5% compared to last year. The median existing home sales price in the Northeast was almost $504,000. And no surprise, the most expensive homes were in the West, where the median home price was $628,500. That was up slightly from last year. So now, at these prices, how are home sales also increasing? First, we need to take a step back. While it is true that home sales increased by almost 2% between October 2025 and October 2024, it's also true that when you put that into perspective and you put it on a chart, you can see home sales now are down significantly from where they were in October of 2021. You see how that chart goes down? Now, still, sales are up just a little bit in October of 2024. So how is that possible? According to the National Association of Realtors, lots of those sales for first-time homebuyers are happening in the Midwest and the South because there's just a lot of supply there and availability. And AR says the problems we're seeing are for first-time homebuyers in the Northeast because of lack of supply there, and they say first-time homebuyers are struggling in the West because of the high home prices there. So if you want to read this report from the National Association of Realtors, I'm going to email it out to you in my Fast H2 email tonight, so make sure you sign yourself up. Home prices, ugh.